right, welcome back to the kitchen here at Food for Thought. So Chef James was just finishing up his polenta, his grandmother's polenta recipe for us. Now he's going to be showing us how to make braised escarole that will go wonderfully with this polenta.
Absolutely.
And in the meantime, would you like a glass of wine to share with me?
Certainly.
Okay, great.
Maybe several.
Great. Several, all right, perfect.
So we're going to start with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the saute pan. Going to add our bacon. You can use bacon or like smoked bacon or pancetta. I prefer this. My grandmother used pancetta, which basically is bacon, unsmoked bacon. But I like the smokiness of the bacon.
Well, anything with bacon sounds good to me.
Absolutely. So we're gonna saute that, render the fat out of it basically at a medium flame. We don't want to make the bacon crispy. We just want to render the fat out of it. You make it crispy, it kind of gives it a texture and a cooked flavor that I personally don't really care for. So get it to that rendered stage, then we're going to throw in some chopped garlic. Kind of a lot, because we love garlic. Let that cook for a couple of seconds here.
And James, can you tell us a little bit about escarole? Because maybe some folks at home have never cooked with it before.
Well, there's a whole head of escarole sitting right in front of you there. It's a bitter green. It's along the lines of kale or mustard greens, but it's a little bit less tender. It doesn't require as long of a cooking time as kale or mustard greens, and it's slightly less bitter. Makes for a quicker preparation. So,
and this is something that people at home would very easily be able to find in the store as well.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere. I mean, Dominic's Jewel, Whole Foods. I'm going to throw a bay leaf in there and some red chili flakes. If you like spice.
That's starting to smell really good.
Yes, absolutely. Stir that around a little bit. Now we're going to take our kale that I chopped up in escarole that we chopped up in some 1-inch pieces, and we're going to add that to the saute pan. We're going to turn the flame up a little bit higher. Saute this with all that good stuff until it wilts a little bit.
That smell is amazing. This would definitely get me to eat my vegetables.
Throw a little bit of salt, kosher salt on top. And once we got the greens wilted enough, we're going to start the braising process. We're going to take some of this veggie broth that I made.
Tell us a little bit about what's in there.
Just carrots, onions, celery, some garlic, bay leaf, and thyme. And water. Brought it up to a boil, let it cook for about 15-20 minutes.
And you got homemade vegetable broth.
And you got homemade veggie broth.
Great.
Add that to the escarole here. Bring it to a boil. And then we're going to turn the flame down just to a simmer. And we're going to let this cook for a couple of minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to have some wine.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. So, as this is cooking down, we could finish our polenta. So we'll move this out of the way and